Hello.
Hi, Mario.
Hi, did you watch the game?
I did. I did.
This is the first time in
Quite a
my
quite,
life I
quite an
watched
ending.
a full game.
Unbelievable. What daf are we on? Something.
97.
Hello.
Sí,
Hi, Abe.
did you watch the game, Johnny?
Yeah. Abe, nice to see you,
Course.
Abe.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah,
You
I
watched?
watched the game. Of course I watched the game.
I watched the whole game the first time in my life, probably the last time. I don't know what they're doing. They're hitting each other.
If you don't know, then there's nothing you can do about it. It was a pretty boring game until the fourth quarter. Then it got really exciting.
Yeah.
It was exciting, eh?
Yeah, the ending was very exciting. I think I never saw I don't think I saw Super Bowl with a tie at the end. I think first time.
Overtime. I think it's a new thing was today.
No,
They
it's
said.
the new rules. It's new rules, but the overtime already happened in the past, but they changed the rules. I thought they said at the end there was going to be another quarter. Meanwhile, I guess if they score, that stopped the game.
No, but it stopped 2 seconds before the end.
It's like baseball, same thing.
Yeah,
Whoever scores during that overtime wins the
yeah,
game.
but no, 1 second. They score first. San Francisco. They had the field goal at first, but each one gets an opportunity to score. That's what they said in the beginning.
Right.
Which in I think in baseball, whoever scores first doesn't matter. Opportunity, no opportunity, right?
Yes.
I think it's the same thing with hockey. And yeah, it was good.
Okay. The fans got their money's worth.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Woo, woo, woo.
Why?
So who was everybody here for Kansas City?
No, I was for San Francisco. I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift. Enough.
How could you be tired of that?
No, it's so exciting. Come on.
Give me a break.
You're not a romantic?
You can't bet against Mahomes. That's the problem, Harold.
Yeah, Mahomes is in a situation like that, he's going to win. Just know it.
Yeah, you didn't know it, but in the end, they just really came through.
He plays smart. They do everything right. San Francisco had plenty of chances. They just
San Francisco had plenty of opportunities. That missed field goal for them was the killer.
No, the 1 point.
Yeah,
the 1 point.
the extra point.
The extra point killed. Yeah. They would have won the game otherwise.
Yeah. What's Kelsey getting tonight that the other kicker's not getting?
Taylor Swift.
The mystery question.
Yeah, a piece of the cake.
Yeah.
She was pretty emotional, when you saw the end.
Yeah.
So
what a game.
Yes, him, how many home runs did you get?
No, I think she knows a little more about the game
run is going to be later. Don't worry, Harold.
She probably got a good crash course
on
it.
For America.
This has been recorded, guys.
Oh,
okay. Who's listening?
Where are we holding?
Sadiq Zion.
Sadiq
Zion.
97. 97.
Gotcha. Rav Avda Karki Domi. Does Rav say that avodim are treated like karka? V'amarav Daniel barav Katina Amarav. Hatoikev b'avda shel chavero. Person has an evet, and you take his evet. V'asabam loch, and you have him work for you. Potter. You don't have to pay the guy you took the evet from, like rental. If you have a havamina that avodim are karka, so am I potter milashali? Why am I potter? Bershusa demorikoi. Karka is not stolen. You can't steal karka. So similarly, you would not be able to steal the evet. It remains in the bailam's possession. If you're using it, you have to pay. You know what? The Eved works between 9 and 5 for the master. You didn't have him work for you between that period of time. So you didn't take away from the normal work that he did for the master. This is similar to Mary Barmar. Boy named Ravuna. Person has a duplex next door to where you live, and it's unoccupied. And a person goes in there and sleeps there. And the person who owns the building doesn't know that somebody's using it. Sarech lalo yischar or ain't sarech lalo yischar? Do you have to pay him rent or not? Shalchu lo ain't sarech lalo yischar. You don't have to pay him rent. Why not? So we'll see. Well, you didn't cause him any financial loss by you living there. It's like zen nene v'zeh nechaser. And the Gemara seems to have initially suggested that this is the same as you using the Eved of your neighbor, not during his normal working hours. Because so the Gemara says, Hachiyashta. There's no comparison. Bishma regarding somebody who squats in a person's duplex. Bein Lamanda Rebbeinu Miyasri Yosef. The fact that it's occupied as opposed to unoccupied, the owner prefers that. Nichole. Bein Lamanda Omar She'iyah Yukasar. That there is like a klala, like a demon lives in a house that's unoccupied, and there's a risk that it could be destroyed. So in a sense, somebody living there is watching over it. So nichale, in both cases, whichever svara you use, the bailam are happy. And therefore the person who dwells there is potter to pay. Elahachim nichale de nichashavde, who says that the owner of the Eved is happy that you're using out the koyach of his Eved. Amri, no. The owner of the Eved does not want the guy to get used to being lazy and just hang out. And in this fashion, he's being worked, so it keeps him sharp. Ki Rav Yosef ki Rav Yosef Bava KAma DAf Avedi Inish, the people who worked in Rav Yosef's house, people who owed them money, they would grab those people's avodim and work them. My time of Marach. Why are you doing this? An Eved doesn't even earn the bread that you have to feed him. Omer lei, Emed Rav Nachman, that's an Eved, that's a lazy Eved that goes and drinks in the bars. But Kul Abdi Ma'avdi Abdi. Most of them are working, and they are more valuable than the food you feed them. So how could you just go and use them? Omer lei, Anok Rav Daniel Svirli. I hold like Rav Daniel. Shomer Rav Daniel Rav Katina Merav. If you grab an Eved of your neighbor and you work him, you don't have to pay. Because the owner is happy that the Eved is not hanging out lazy. That's when a person doesn't owe him money. Mark, even the Masik Buzuzi Mechsi. Since I was trying to collect money from them, and I'm using their Eved, Kiribis. It's a problem because it looks like ribis. that you're using the evidence payment for loaning them money. If I go and squat in my neighbor's house, in general, in tzarech lalo schar, but im hilveyu, if you loaned him money, the dar b'chotz chavero, then you have to pay him rent. Otherwise, it would look like ribbis. Omer lehadri. Okay, he was the one that was using avodim without paying them. He's going to change and not do it anymore. Itmar. You grab the boat of your neighbor and you do work with it. Amar Rav, Ratza Schara Noitel, Ratza Pachsa. The owner of the boat can accept rental payment, or he can depreciate that which was used. He can get whatever is the higher amount he can claim. No, you can only claim depreciation. The fact that the boat was used a little bit, whatever that value is, you have to pay. Is the boat made ready to be rented? Then you can collect rent. If it's not a boat that's for sale or for rent, then you just collect the depreciation. Both cases are cases where the boat is rented out. But Rav is talking about a case when a guy grabbed a boat, he was thinking about paying rent. Shmuel was talking about a case he was gonna not pay for it. So then you only pay the depreciation, like a guzzle. Guzzle matbeya v'nizdek. We said in the Mishnah, if you stole a coin and it got cracked, you pay kishas agzela. It's a shinui and he was coined. Now, if it became puzzle, you could just give it back to the owner and say, it's not enough of a shinui to be coined. That which we said nizdak is nizdak mamish a crack. And that which we said nifsal paslasu malchus, the government said that this currency doesn't work anymore and you can't use it. Rav Yudah Amar paslasu malchus nami hainu kinizdak. When the government passes it, it's like being cracked, which is mamish a shinun. So then, according to that pshat, hechidami nifsal, shepaslasu medina zu. The people in this country don't want to use this currency anymore. But yotzem medina sacheres, but another province will use it. Nifsal means pasalto malchus, that the government said it doesn't work anymore. So they hare peros kivu, when he stole fruit and it got rotten, or yain v'hichmitz, which is the chipasalto malchus tami, which the Mishnah compared it to the malchus, saying that it doesn't work anymore. Ukitani misham kshas agzela, where there is a shinui, you keep it and you pay the shas agzela. Why here would we say not? Like when the fruit rots or the wine turns into vinegar, nishtana tam of the taste has changed and the smell has changed. Hacha, where coin is said that the government says it doesn't work anymore, lo nishtana, the coin didn't change. Amr Rav Yudah, lidichad the amrit, psalto malchus nami hanu nizdek. You claim that when the government puzzles the coin, it's like a physical defect in the coin, like a crack. Hooray, what do you mean? Truma v'nitmates. If you stole truma, it became tame. There also the Mishnah compared it to chipasata malchus tame. Uktani. There we don't say he's coining it. We say, you say to the one you stole it from, give it back the way it is. Because Amr le also minkir is zeka. truma that became tummy, it's not visible. You don't know whether something is tummy or tor. But when a coin has been cracked, we can visibly see the damage. Itmar. Hamavis chavero alamadbeya v'nifsu. You gave somebody $1,000 silver dollars, and you expected to get back the same silver dollars. That's our Rabbeinu Baruch. Rashi, you're loaning your merchandise. And you said that what you have to pay me for the merchandise is a certain coinage. But then the coinage went out of circulation. So the guy who took the money can say, even if it was in your possession, it would have been taken out of currency. So it makes no difference whether you lent it to me or you kept it yourself. So Amavas Chaver Alamabeh v'Nifs Lamadbeh. Rav Amar Nois Lamadbeh Yotze Boser Shah. When you pay him back, you have to give him the same coinage. Shmuel Amar Yachol Lomer Chalech Hotzio Meishan. That I can still give you old coinage as long as there's somebody who will accept it, even if it's in a faraway place. That is, this lender who wants to get paid back has some reason down the road to be in Meishan. That's why the borrower can say, I'm going to give you back this coinage, which only works there. But in Blesle Urchavi is not planning a trip there, low. And the borrower has to give him money that is active in this community. If you have Meiser Sheni, and you don't want to schlep the Meiser Sheni to Yerushalayim, you want to redeem it on money. Now, you can't use money that's been taken out of circulation. Ketzer. Imailomos Kuzbios, which is Bar Kochva's coinage, or Yerushalmios, or Shal Malachim Arishonim, early kings. We don't use these coins anymore. Therefore, Ein Mechalolin, you cannot be podeh the Meiser Sheni on the money. Ha, Shalachroinim, kings who produce coinage now, Dumi the Malachim Rishonim, which are similar to the early coinage, but you might be able to use it somewhere else, Mechal. And this implies even if you're not planning to travel there. These provinces don't care if you take money out of the province. Ela Kiyomar Shmuel. Kishamachis Makpida Zual Zu. Hechi Matzi Mamtilu. If the governments don't allow you to bring coin from one place to another, how's it going to get paid back? The Mamtilai De'atchak. They're not happy about it, but you can force the issue. The Lobachshi v'mishkachi kapti. They check at the border, but if they find, they'll confiscate it. But there is a way to sort of smuggle it in. Toshma. Ein Machalin Moshel Khan. You can't redeem Meiser Sheni on money of Eretz Yisrael when the money and the Bailim are in Bavel. Similarly, you can't redeem it on coinage of Bavel, the Ein Khan, and they're in Eretz Yisrael. But Bavel, the Ein Bavel, Machalin. If the money is Babylonian money and they are found in Babylonia, you can be Machal. Tani Mias comes out, Ein Machal al Moshel Khan ve'ein b'Bavel, Avagav Shesofel l'Mesik Lozim, even though the money might be in Bavel now, but it's going to eventually come to Israel. But the governments don't let you take it from place to place. You can't move the money. So coinage of Babylonian origin that are in Bavel, what are you going to do with that? You can't bring them to Yerushalayim. But chazud zavin behu behema umatzik Yerushalayim. You can use it to buy animals and bring it up to Yerushalayim. V'atanya yiskinu shiu kol amos yotzes b'Yerushalayim nekach. All currencies are accepted in Yerushalayim because we don't want any problems like this. When the Jewish people's power reigns over the whole world, then all money will be acceptable in Yerushalayim. But when the governments of the world are powerful over us, then we don't bring foreign money to Yerushalayim. What is the coin of Yerushalayim? Face of David and Shlomo on one side, and a relief of the city on the other side.
Any of those coins still exist?
Probably.
Curious.
Probably.
They use Bitcoin now, Harold.
Ezer Mabel Shalom Ravinu, Zaken Zkena mitzad echad, Ubakru Psulim mitzad echad. Avram and Sarah on one side, Yitzchak and Rivka on the other side. Okay, well, I'm going to stop here because we start a new sukkah. Tomorrow, 7:30.
Okay.
Go, yeah.
No game.
Good night.
No game tomorrow.
Good night.
There's no game tomorrow.
No, the games are over. Bye.